gonna be a busy man in the passing game.
We can hardly wait for the start of this one.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewart here on Thanksgiving night. Time for our third of 3 holiday games today, Brock. And with any luck, the best has been saved for last as everyone settles down in front of their televisions.
I know we're all supposed to say it's just another game, it's just another game, but it is not.
Nope.
We broke bread as a crew last night together. We celebrated our Thanksgiving. We got to watch some football today, and now we get to put a nightcap on it. We can't wait for these guys to lay it on the line.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. From the gun is Purdy. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 6 now. That's brought in by Mooney. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Prof, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That's good for 7 yards. And they're going to have a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Back to the well again. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 24. Short pass brought in. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throw here from Richardson. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
He has the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to Godwin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw by Purdy. Brought in left side by Godwin. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Cooper to Jean with the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. They get to him and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The home teams and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Neither side separating much so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have it on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The visitors and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Purdy on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll give them a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 2nd and 3 now. Purdy to throw it. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's in. Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The home teams, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Fant. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Richardson on 3rd. Forced out to it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The visitors, then receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Has his man, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Purdy throwing here on first. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. Racing down the left side. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Carter on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Looking to throw, Purdy. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing the out route complete. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. First down throw here from Richardson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Offense to the line for second down. From the 43. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We'll get an injury timeout here, and thousands throughout the stadium hold their breath. CeeDee Lamb, the player, shaken up after that one. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw again. Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
At the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. To throw, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dax Hill up for the stop. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott
this one
and
away.
the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a big run, 9 yards, but they're still facing a 3rd and 10.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Richardson finds him on the crossing route. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give them a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Flush down out to his left. Escapes his grasp. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They've got first down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. He's got him, that's Swift. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Bails out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Brought in left side by Godwin.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion.
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives them the 1st. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connects with Fant. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes their offense out again. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has his man, it's Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Swift hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Purdy on 1st down. Hauled in by Godwin. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Now Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. On now comes their punter. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's 3rd and 1.
Throwing now, Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. And that is a touchdown. These guys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 3-possession lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy hits his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Purdy to throw it. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down throw by Purdy. Escapes out to the left. Sheds off a rusher. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. It's caught. Ferguson. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Their offense running back out now. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Richardson now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give him a first down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. These guys getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. 5 yards there on 3rd down, so that's going to make this 4th and short much more interesting.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days with more time than normal coming up between games. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Orlando.